glass as a post-hypnotic implant, and then I said, please forget that. So thank you guys for forgetting. That's wonderful. Okay. No, I'll give you that's a joke. I'll give you the art class, of course. Okay. The art class is draw a scene at, including a wharf, including some kind of dock or wharf or some kind of place where you put a boat. Okay? We don't have to see the water. If you don't want to put the water in, don't have to. But I want to see some of the dock, some of the wood, the wharf. You want to get really kind of crazy with it, go ahead and put in a country club or another country club, a marina. Do an entire marina, with a marina gift shop, the whole deal, Okay. And if you really want to really get out there, do a watercolor of Martha's Vineyard. Some of the more exciting scenes from Martha's Vineyard or from Pier 39 in San Francisco, just something like that, as a watercolor. Okay. Now, I recommend you do this as a watercolor, but you don't have to. You can do it in any medium you like. But if you really want to succeed, watercolor might be a good way to go. On the other hand, I've seen some wonderful things in every medium that is related to piers, wharves, docks, anything like that. You want that wood. And you're going to learn how to get the wood effect and the grains and all that kind of stuff out of there. And, some of that stuff's important, but some of it isn't important, so don't overdo. It's just to say, well, this is wood, this is wood. Sometimes just a hint that it's wood is enough. You get what I'm saying? Yeah? All righty, so, and if you put water in there, make sure the water is nice and transparent. Huh? That's why you're using watercolor. Okay. So if you have a background of stone or of gravel, and then you put some water on top, put water on top of that. Don't forget, water is not strictly blue or green. You add a little gray to the water, it'll help you quite a bit. And Payne's Gray does a fabulous job of making cold, kind of coolish water relative to things like if you have a matte or red around it, that kind of thing. And then just spice it up a little bit with a bit of chrome yellow, so you pop that out. That kind of juxtaposition creates that. Then you can sparkle a couple of white areas, leave a couple of areas white, and that will provoke the concept that you have this glistening kind of effect on top of the water. You get what I'm saying? But it's actually just white paper. So use your paper as the white, and you'll do much better because that's very, very glowing. It actually does. It comes up right from the paper. It's pretty amazing. Then, if you want to do something with that, take that and upload that onto Redbubble, and then get hold of a small metal print of it, or get somebody to buy one, a small metal print of that piece, and just see what that does. It'll knock your block. It'll totally just your socks will be on the other side of the room. You won't believe what you are able to do. And the reason is because the power of that kind of backup. You have factories at your disposal ready to stand and make one at a time, individually, anything you direct them to make, pretty much. Now, if you wanted to help me out with this stuff and do something big with me, this is the way to go. I can create a one-off design and put it on someone, an actress, a model, perhaps. It would take a lot to get it on somebody, but that with a photograph, and then get a little publicity going, and have that person show up on a show, on a talk show, as seen on TV, like that. And what you do with that is you don't say then make a knockoff of your own thing and send it, chalk it out there. That's not how you go. What you do with this is you build a name and a reputation for that line, that fashion line. And you become known as a fashionista. You become known in that field as a fashionista. And then you start to, produce some things for the public. It's a kind of a slow process. It takes 2-3 years to make that happen and build it up. It's worth doing. And I have never had 50 factories at my disposal before in this planar contiguity. So this is it's a real treasure. It's a very big treat to have that. Whether you participated in it or not, I'm having a ball with it. I'm having an absolute blast with it, and I'm doing a lot with it. I hope you will join me in doing a lot with it. I hope you will see your way clear to making some sort of effort in a direction that maybe you don't necessarily have a drive for. Maybe you don't necessarily have a biological drive to design clothing. I can see where that might be, but you could have a business sense that tells you this is a hell of a good business idea.